YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at fodder on FC26. What happened there with the hero SBC? Also, are we selling it? Are we buying more? What are we doing? Then we'll also just look at the market. We did buy a few things in preparation for rival rewards. Also, we're going to look at what our plan is this weekend, upcoming content, and how we are going to make coins. But before we get into all that, we have to talk about content today on Wednesday. And again, guys, if you want cheap, fast, reliable coins on FC26, make sure you check out u7buy.com and use code Teddy at checkout. You will get 8% off your order. u7buy.com, code Teddy at checkout. Link is in the description down below. Let's start off with the player SBC today. The one that was pretty surprising, Thauvin. We knew he won player of the month. It's just surprising that the dude won player of the month because he only scored 1 goal. So yeah, really good looking stats, to be honest. But the play styles is where, I mean, he's only got 4, one of them being dead ball. So basically only has 3 play styles, and he's 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. So stats look great, but rest of the card is where it's slightly disappointing. Now, coming in at 100,000 coins, we have the max 87 base hero, 85, 86 squad with a team of the week requirement. This SBC, there was a lot of information going around about this SBC being repeatable. A lot of people were coming out and saying, oh, it's going to be repeatable. It's going to be repeatable, potentially repeatable twice today on Wednesday. So we actually had some excitement that fodder would do good and it would rise, because for those of you guys that have been following along, we didn't think fodder would go that crazy this week just because of the fact that it was not an icon. The first icon SBC of the year is what we've been waiting for. Last year in FC25, this is the week when we got the first icon. Instead, we get a max 87 base hero upgrade SBC. And the only way we thought the fodder would actually go up a good chunk is if this SBC was repeatable twice today. That is not the case. By the way, not bad. We opened quite a few of them on stream. Obviously, there were some garbage ones that came through, but it really wasn't horrible. There were actually some really good cards. We saw Ledley King, we saw Aloe Wyron, we saw Cordoba. There were definitely some decent players coming out of these. Brolin as well, Joe Cole. It wasn't just crap. It definitely wasn't just garbage. But speaking about this SBC, it is repeatable, but it's repeatable in a week on Wednesday, which is when we would expect the SBC to come out again. Now, this is where it gets kind of interesting. It expires in 10 days, like super random, super specific. I am 95% sure that expires on Sunday. So if it expires on Sunday, it's almost as if EA are kind of like letting us know, hey, Sunday, you're probably going to get your first icon SBC. Now, it's not this Sunday. Obviously, it's next Sunday. I mean, if we get it this Sunday, that'd be insane. That'd be crazy. But I would assume, because the usual trend for these upgrade SBCs, if you weren't around last year on FC25, Sunday is icon SBC day or hero SBC day. So it's like one Sunday, you get the icon SBC. The next Sunday, when the icon SBC expires, a hero SBC replaces it. And then it kind of just goes back and forth like that. So I'm assuming when this expires, that's going to be us transitioning into the icon SBC. So that's how I think we're going to see the heroes and icon SBCs going forward. But if we do get the icon SBC on Sunday, it'll be a big surprise. And you're going to see fodder boom, because a hero SBC and an icon SBC out at the same time, fodder will go up. We're just waiting for the icon, because the icon is really where you're going to see fodder rise. Everyone will want to do the first icon SBC on the game. So that was content today, SBC wise. Slightly disappointing. You know, is what it is. No icon, but we knew that was the case. We just had kind of slight hope that it would maybe be repeatable, but that was not the case. A couple fraud leakers out there, a little bit of fraud leakers out there. Now, we did get an Evo today. Not a bad Evo as well. It does give a decent boost to the dribbling. And the thing is, the boost that it gives to your dribbling doesn't boost the rating of the card. And you get inside forward plus as a role. So dub, honestly, really solid from EA. I'm perfectly fine with this Evo. I could work towards boosting my Madueke. If you have Team of the Week SAR goes up to 86 dribbling, so +4 to his dribbling. That's honestly really solid. So all these Evos, I know people have been really disappointed with Evos this year because we haven't had like a one big Evo where it's like, holy crap, crazy big boost. We hadn't really had that, but if you go through and see, they keep giving us these evos that's boosting stats on cards, but it's not boosting their rating. So if you're not going to have like crazy like you gotta evo this card. It's like we're not having too many of those at the moment, but we're having stuff where like if you enjoy a player and you've been evoing the card this entire time, you're making a card that you like really solid. Like I could keep going through with this Madueke, I could do it with Martinelli, I could do it with Trossard, and just pick some of these cards and just keep evoing and evoing and evoing, because these evos, like I said, they're repeatable and they're not boosting the ratings, so you can keep putting some of these players into evolutions. It's a weird one. I like the idea though. I definitely like the idea of what they're trying to go with some of these evolutions. Now, last thing we're going to look at today is squad battles real quick, because squad battles has the brand new team of the week. We always love to trade with team of the week cards. It is great. Now, looking at the brand new team of the week, what do we think the best investments are going to be? Probably Ruben Neves. Definitely Ruben Neves. Not even probably. Definitely. Cody Gakpo, if he's cheap enough. No goalkeeper this week, which is disappointing. Goalkeepers are usually really easy. We'll keep an eye on this Barcelona left back. We'll keep an eye on there was another one somewhere. She might be on the bench. There's Barcelona. Oh, and Park, the United striker. Probably not, to be honest. She's not great. And continuing through, let's just go like this through the rest of the squad. All right, ready? Bang. Probably not going to watch him. Probably not going to watch him. Maybe, yes. For sure, we're going to keep an eye on Walsh. Not as good as Stanway, but we'll watch her. If she gets cheap enough, I'll definitely look to pick some up. Mahrez, 100% we're going to watch this card. Mo Salah, I mean, if he gets cheap, sure. Buell, 100% watching this card. 100% watching this card. Oh my gosh, I keep burping. Excuse me. We're probably keep an eye on her. Maybe. Aubameyang, maybe. Probably not. He would just have to get really cheap. Rodrigo, maybe as well. It's just cards that we're going to have to watch, see if they get cheap. So that's team of the week. Now, let's get into the market, guys. What's going on? We're going to try to fly through this video because I got to go to Brooks. So I want to be quick with this, and I got to finish my rivals. I got to get like 5 wins or something like that. So let's fly through it. What's going on with Fodder? I sold my Fodder. I will say after rival rewards, you might see Fodder go up a little bit because people are going to get their rewards. They're going to use the stuff they get from rewards to go do the hero SBC if they weren't able to do it before. So we could see Fodder go up after rivals, maybe give you another little window to get out of your cards. But I'm selling my Fodder. Why am I selling my Fodder? Because I'd rather just have my coins and then full send again this weekend. Also, there were some flips that we were doing, so I wanted to have some coins to buy some of those flips that we were doing today. So sold the Fodder. What happened with it exactly? Like we said, we didn't expect a crazy rise on it. How's my Lucy Bronze doing? I got her for 70k. She's 75. Awesome. It's not down. It's not really down. It was up a little bit. 87s are up, 86s are still up, 80s, 85s are kind of chilling. They were up higher, so maybe they're down a little bit right now. But if you bought at the prices we said, you could have definitely got lower than the prices we said. This is it right here, especially on the 85s, 3.8. You could have got them for like 3.6, 3.7. 86s you could have got for 6.8, 6.7 pretty easily. But with the Fodder, a lot of people just like breaking even or making tiny profit. Unless you bought the correct Fodder like I did. Like I didn't buy cards that were fully Fodder. You can see like I bought Ter Stegen, decent card. I bought Gayoro, decent card. Glizzy didn't do great. Mbuemo did really solid for me. And then Emi Martinez was the gold mine. I got Emi Martinez's for 4k. He's 5,800 coins right now. So that was my gold mine. That's what I say, guys. When you're buying Fodder, buy Fodder that like might have a better reason to rise. Maybe they're getting a promo card. Maybe they're going to fit marquee matchups, or maybe they're good. Like Emi Martinez is a good card. I bought quite a few players that are good. I bought Mbuemo. I bought Lauren James. I bought Emiliano Martinez, and like all of them did way better than what the other Fodder did. So if you were smart with the Fodder that you bought, you're doing good. But the other stuff, break even, tiny profit. Now, why is that a good thing? I had a guy like, I think I was just showing the screen when I was just going through these cards. Apologies. I was going through the Emi Martinez is showing you the cards that I got. Why is it a good thing though that you made tiny profit or you broke even? And again, I had a guy like flipping out at me on Discord today, like pissed, because he bought fodder and it barely moved. Why is that a good thing? Guys, so many people lost coins. A lot. Look at these Emmy Martinez's. They're all just selling right now. I love it. A lot of people lost a ton of coins this weekend. There was a crazy drop. We bought fodder. Our coin balance stayed at 1 mil, but then everything else crashed. So we basically just have more buying power. You got to understand, you're not always going to win. The first month of this game so far, we've killed it. We've done the web app trades, Nigerian managers from 200 coins to basically 5,000 coins. We bought Stanway from 15K to 22K, Lavelle from 50K to 80K, Ryan Yates from 18K to 28K, actually to 30K, Brad Guzan, the Ruli team of the week. We've had so many investments that did good. The first fodder investment did really good. This is the first week where really, not great, but it's kind of a good thing because a lot of people lost a ridiculous amount of coins. The market has crashed. So instead of losing a ridiculous amount of coins, we basically stayed in the same spot or made a tiny bit, made more if you did what I did and bought the good fodder type cards. Also, it's a good thing because if I didn't do fodder, I probably would have bought a lot of promo cards on Sunday because Sunday's usually the market low. And what happened? Monday, the market crashed. That was very unexpected. No one saw that coming. And we would have lost a ridiculous amount of coins if I went that route. So that's why don't worry about it too much. Really, like, do not worry about it that much. You could also just keep holding the fodder until we eventually get the icon. But as you know, it's probably like 10 days away when that hero SBC expires. So that's the situation with the fodder. I wouldn't want to hold it into Friday. It's just not something I'd really want to do. And I mean, as you can see, I am selling my fodder. I only have a few cards left to sell. And yeah, that's that. Now let's get into the flips because we did buy a few things on stream. You can see them right here. I was getting some snipes, but I also got through and did some bids. The bids were going for like way less than the snipes. Like Diane right here, I was getting for 68.5, but she was 72K at the time. I was trying to get her for 70,000 coins. She's now, I think, like 75K. Not too shabby right there. Van de Ven, I think he's like 45K. I was getting for 40K. There were a lot going for cheap on Van de Ven. Did I miss a few? Yeah, you can see right here. And I've been watching these big cards. Guys, if you have a lot of coins, I'm telling you, watch the big cards. That's a huge deal. There's another one coming in. I just don't have the coins for it. I know you can sell this reindeer for around 900K easily. Look at rare cards on the game if you have a lot of coins. Constant fluctuations and a lot of deals to be made on the bids like that. I did it with Nico Williams previously. I could have made like 50K on the card, but I rushed to sell him so I could buy and full send Emiliano Martinez. But when I sold him, I realized my remote play wasn't working and I couldn't even buy Emiliano Martinez. So really disappointing. I would have made so many coins, but is what it is. Real quick, reindeer. I just want to show you guys. Check this out. If we look at, I like to look at the previous sales, but looking at what this card sold for, that was the 830,000 coin bid that went through. He sold 10 minutes ago for 870, and 810 went through, 855, 895, 886, 890, 890, 890, 880, 880, 880, 880, 890, 873, 900, 903, 905, 900. So just a bit of advice. If you have a lot of coins, keep an eye on some of these higher budget expensive cards, basically like the earlier promo cards. First like 3 weeks of the game, the first 2 promo teams, really rare cards, especially the higher end ones. There's fluctuations constantly, up down. Just understand the cards, know their prices, buy the fluctuations. You can easily make 30-40K per card when you follow these kind of trades. And you know, when you buy the card, you can use them for a few games and then sell them when he goes back up in price. So just a little bit of advice right there. But why did we buy cards? Let's kind of talk about that. We've mentioned it before. Wednesday, the market can drop. Couple reasons. Brand new team of the week comes out. EA like to release store packs when a brand new team of the week comes out. But also we get a brand new SBC. We got a brand new hero SBC today on Wednesday. Guess what? People will go out and sell players from their team. You can see the drop right here. People will sell players from their team to do the SBC, and you can see the market went down a lot. So all I did was go to FootGG. I looked at momentum trends, and I just looked around. looked around for cards that were cheap. That's quite literally all I did. And we picked up a few cards. It looks like it's going pretty good. We're going to keep an eye on this guy. This dude is going to have like ridiculous profit potential. I already know it. I mean, if you see this might be his buy time now at 7.9, but if you see this guy drop at rival rewards or marquee matchups tomorrow on Thursday, easiest buy. Like one of the best goalies in the game. All the pros used them. Like every single pro team had this card in their team. Every single pro had this card in their team. So definitely someone to keep an eye on in the future. But yeah, this is what we did. Like I saw Gravenberch was down at 34K, and we saw previously he was up at 40K. We saw the drop right here. He was actually a little less than that. We're like, you know, let's buy that card. That's pretty low. So that's really all I did. I went through FootGG. I looked at these. Rashford's down a little bit right now, but the lower budget cards are tougher because, like, you know, they're going to get packed with rivals, marquee matchups. I kind of just stuck to the more expensive type cards, but this is quite literally all I did. I went through right there. I can show you the VIP Discord real quick because, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to buy these anymore, but this was posted in the VIP Trading Discord. Again, if you want to join this, all you have to do is subscribe to the Twitch channel. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free and join the VIP Trading Discord for free, or you just pay $5 a month on Discord. Now, that's why we bought these. You had the panic selling. You had maybe the store packs for Team of the Week. So we picked up these cards that were down. And again, rival rewards. We have not seen the market drop once with rival rewards because the rewards just suck. Rival rewards at the moment, they're just really not that good. So the market has been rising with rival rewards because you get a little bit of coin supply, I guess, a little bit of coin juice, but like you don't really get anything tradable. Obviously Div 3 is solid, but not many people are in Div 3. It's actually like really freaking difficult. So yeah, not a lot of supply comes through. Market every week so far this year on Thursday has risen after rival rewards. Maybe this week would be different, but every single week the market has risen. Now, I'm not going to hold any of these cards into content drop just because content drop marquee matchups is going to supply the market. So all of these cards that I bought will be sold before content drop tomorrow on Thursday. Got it? Awesome. Now, that's what we did. We did some flips. If you see any of these cards get lower as we approach rival rewards, if you see any cards that get low, buy them. Easy buy. Just go pick up some cards. I think it's a perfectly good idea. You see stuff get low, go pick it up. Don't be scared to buy. I do think you should see stuff rise after rivals. It should be pretty straightforward. Now, let's get into upcoming content, guys. We have a ridiculous amount of leaks, a ton of leaks in here that we're going to go take a peek at real quick. Where are we at? Boom, Discord. Let's go have a look. So we're going to start right here. Calafiori and Hoytson are coming as Rating Reload official cards right here. The Calafiori looks incredible. I'm super excited for that. Link investments, we were thinking about it on stream. It's just a tough one because like over the weekend, like depends. I really would prefer to see these cards come out on like a Monday and we full send link investments on like Sunday. That'd be perfect. But these cards probably come out Friday, Saturday, something like that. So excited for that. If it's cheap, you're definitely going to see links go up. This is a big one, guys. End of era SBC card design has been added to the game. Remember we talked about it in a couple videos ago. End of era, like rumors of it. All these rumors that keep coming into my stream seem to be true. They said it's not an icon SBC on Wednesday. It's going to be a hero. That was true. They said possibly a big end of era or flashback SBC coming soon. Boom. End of era card design gets added to the game. So I'm going to start trusting some of these rumors that just start flying around in my stream because it seems to be true. Every single one that's coming through. Now, who could this be? Sergio Busquets? Jordi Alba? Some people were saying like maybe DePaul? End of era, he's in the MLS now. It'd be so cool if they did like a trio SBC. But that is the card design added to the game. Should be getting something potentially on the way soon. Link investments. I'm telling you guys, like stuff that links, if it is Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, something like that, the links to those cards will go nuts, like insane. But we don't know what it is yet. So we're going to have to wait and see. Another SBC on the way, Joao Pedro. I believe these are his official stats as well. Slightly disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. No playstyle plus, finesse, rapid, press proven as his base playstyle, so it doesn't seem crazy, to be honest. Here's the full ratings reload team too, by the way. Messi, KDB, Due, Yildiz, Baca, Szoboszlai, Grimaldo, Lauren James, Bunny Shaw, Lenny Yoro, Anthony Dumfries, Conceição. Ooh, interesting one. Beer, whoever that is. Suzuki, what a freaking name. Awesome. Ivan. These are kind of hard to see. I'm not gonna lie. Done. Oh shit. Done might be a crazy investment. You know who's gonna be a crazy investment? Lenny Yoro. Chat, you guys know the GGMU hype. Whenever it comes to trading promo cards, GGMU goes crazy. Also, Dumfries might go crazy. I feel like every year Dumfries gets a promo card, his card goes nuts out of packs. So just something to keep an eye on. I honestly, rating reload team 2 might have some wild investments. I'm actually like really excited. This might be a really good week for investing. This is gonna be awesome. I'm excited for it. Yeah, so that is that. We had, is that the right wing Evo that came out today? Yeah, that is. Okay, sorry, bit of a distraction. By the way, again, bit of advice: whenever you have an Evo, sell before content drop. Doku, guys, you always need to sell before content, and people always join the stream and make the same mistake. And I always say it. Hold on, I gotta end this workout. I forgot. It's been on my watch for like half an hour. Whoops. Sell your cards before. This dude went from being below 6,000 coins to almost 14,000 coins. The Evo comes out and he drops back down to 6.9. Don't get cooked, guys. Do not get cooked with these kind of evolutions. Just if your card's up a ridiculous amount, sell. Don't hold. So that's that. Tomorrow, rival rewards, marquee matchups. Friday, rating reload team 2, and that is that. I think, looking at that team, I think we're going to have some really good investments. I'm actually very excited. Some of those cards look really good for out of packs. Also, tomorrow on Thursday, just another bit of advice. Keep an eye out on some of those cards that are, what did I sell? Holy crap. A Llorente for 58.5. Wow, I bought him for 50K. We were buying Llorentes for 50,000 coins. That's about 5,000 something coin profit right there. Nice. I got a few of him. That's awesome. Look at some of the cards, though. Thursday, after marquee matchups. Trade with marquee matchups. I forgot to mention that, guys. Marquee matchup trading tomorrow on Thursday. It's one of the easiest ways to make coins. I will be live tomorrow on Thursday, so if you need help making coins with marquee matchups, join the live stream. It's great for a low budget. It's probably going to be great again because we're going back to the club marquee matchup, so you should be able to make a good amount of coins. I'll be live if you guys need any help. You can make like 50 to 100K, I think, in an hour if the SBCs come out and they're decent. But that is it for this video. I got to get going. If you guys have any questions, comment section down below. Trading Discord, Twitch live stream, description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.